Hey everybody, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb. Welcome to the ARTyRV live stream tonight. We're so excited to be here. Merry Christmas. I
Everyone.
hope that you can see us and hear us. So
We tried really hard to make sure everything was working.
Everything is working, and we had a little couple of glitches, but welcome everyone.
Hey, it is cold and hot in the country. It's crazy, y'all.
Yeah, some of us are having great warmth.
I don't even. Yeah,
Most of us are cold.
Yeah, it's not even glass blowing weather in South Carolina. It's so warm down here. Holy cow!
Ray's in the house. Hey,
Ray in the
how you
house. Merry
doing?
Christmas. Nice
Good
to see you.
If this is your first time here, the ARTyRV channel is all about community. We have free tutorials, and tonight we'll be featuring a Q&A. So if you have a question, just put it in the chat.
Whether it's about a project that you're doing or a project you have coming up or a question about glass, hopefully we can answer it. And if not, maybe our community can jump in and help us with
They
it.
usually help us out. And everything is free on our channel. So learn and enjoy it.
And our patterns, like Barb said, everything is free on our channel.
Yeah,
So.
we'll be adding a lot of
So,
new
and I see a lot of new
patterns next year.
faces at on the chat tonight. So welcome everybody.
Yes,
Welcome.
welcome everyone. I see a lot of new names here that I haven't seen before.
Mary Beth and Frank. Hey, got that photograph of the bevels, that what you did with your bevels, and with a little click of yes, it's okay. We'd like to send that up and show that little thing off for us.
Next week, we'd
Next
like
week.
to show that with our sunshine
Advertising.
advertising. If that's okay with you.
If that's okay with you
I tried
guys.
to find your contact number and didn't have enough time, but cute little window. I really like it.
And we like it, and we want to share it with Sunshine. And speaking of Sunshine, Barb, wow, we want to thank Sunshine Glass for sponsoring the ARTyRV channel, and we appreciate everything that they do for us and do for our viewers. And remember, at Sunshine, not only do they carry all your tools, but they also carry over 1,500 different colors and textures of the manufacturers of glass. Thank you, Sunshine, and we appreciate it. And give them a call if they can help you.
And don't forget to mention ARTyRV for a free pack of bevels.
That's right.
While they last.
While they last, yeah.
Tonight we'll be giving an update on the Global Glass Project. Deadline's coming up.
I know, quickly too, right?
And on the garage renovation, we'll have a date for
Right.
the reveal later on tonight.
Right.
We'll tell you all about that.
And we've done all the math on it and got a little bit of help with the math, and
Got some friends
got some
helping.
friends helping us, and we're calling in some volunteers. And I have 10 days off from work starting Wednesday, and we're going to get the garage project completed.
Okay, and tonight we'll have the glass chat, and we'll be you'll be doing a glass demo.
We'll be trying, yeah, again. We'll see if we can
And,
cut some glass tonight.
Tonight we're going to be talking a little bit more about English muffle, but we're going to be talking about turret windows.
Right.
Not
So-
the kind that you shoot guns out of, but the kind that are in the castles in the Victorian houses.
Yeah, like in the wedding cake houses, and you've seen them in the Victorian style homes. These windows that we're talking about are the stained glass windows that actually go into those rounded and half round fronts. And I tell you, I think they're just beautiful. And I've only had the opportunity in 40 years to work on 2 of them, and they were both windows that Barbara's mom had, and they weren't actually round. I had to build a jig for them because the outside border came down, and then it went out 45 degrees, 2 inches, and then it was flat again. So it came down and went like this, and then like that. So I had to build a jig to restore those windows for Barbara's mom because she had gotten them out of her great aunt's house. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, out of my aunt's house.
Oh, your aunt's house. Okay.
in New Jersey.
So, oh God, they were so beautiful, y'all.
They
Red,
lived
gold,
in
and
an
green.
old Victorian house. Okay, thank you, Ed. I want to give a shout out to Erin. Today is her birthday, and she's one of our biggest fans. So happy birthday, Erin.
Aaron, well,
Happy birthday.
I tell you, we're going to share another birthday with everybody. Our grandson Taylor and our tech here at ARTyRV, today is his birthday as well.
Yeah,
so
so
guess what, everybody?
happy birthday,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everyone who's sharing a birthday on the 22nd today. Happy birthday to you. I hope that didn't make you
Lord.
cry or get sick.
Okay, Robin wants to know if we need any more panels. Yes, we can take a few more panels. They have to be here by the 31st of December. So, Robin, if you have one,
We'd be happy to
Send
accept
it in.
it. Yes.
Mary Beth has finished her full circuit of shows.
Way to go, Mary Beth. I know
So
you
take
guys.
a deep breath and
Get-
relax.
That's right. Take a couple days off and get ready for spring, dear.
Yep.
So we're so happy for y'all.
Robin wants to know when we'll get to meet Taylor. Pretty soon. I mean, he's here.
He's here right now. He's out with Miss Mary.
He's with Miss
He takes
Mary.
Miss Mary for a walk every night prior to our live stream.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, she's a hoot. We have some questions coming in, but guys, hey, if you're just tuning into the channel and you haven't been here before, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel, because even a thumbs up, all those things, they all matter. And we appreciate it very much. So, and if you have a question, please put it in the chat, put a Q in front of it, and that way it'll be easy for Barb to pick up.
And I don't see any questions. Do
There
you
was
see
one, oh, just one that if we needed any more panel, that's the only one that I saw.
When will we get to meet Taylor? Okay, we already got that one. So if you have a question, put it in the chat. We answer all questions about tools and techniques and all that good stuff. So, yeah, if you have a question about a project you're working on, you need some advice, we'll be happy to chat with you about it.
Yeah, we will.
Look for a new newsletter that's coming out this week. If you don't know how to sign up for a newsletter, just go to conwayglass.com and a pop-up will come up and you
Right.
can put in your email address. And
Or if you go to the About Us page and scroll down, you can sign up for the newsletter that way
yeah, it's
too.
usually in the website somewhere. So check it out.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
And nobody will call you and try and sell you a condominium, I promise.
Right. We keep our email list private. Also, just a heads up for those of you that visit this area, our store will be closed December 25th through January 6th. So we have a long
So that we
vacation
can get
there.
the garage project done.
So that we can have a little family time,
And a family time,
vacation
for sure.
time, and garage time. Okay, here's a question that came up. I
Hey.
would like to know your thoughts on the paint you bake in a commercial oven. Bless you both. That's from Moksam.
Oh, well, thank you. You know what? I can't really say one way or the other about those paints because I've never actually used them in the oven. However, we have a lot of viewers that do use them and haven't heard anything bad about them. So I would think that I think it's a great way to add boldness and stuff to your work without investing in a kiln and having to fire your paints at 1250 or more degrees. So I think it's a great idea, and I really haven't heard anything bad about it. I think, doesn't Magali use those
Magali
paints
uses
as well?
it, and we've
several of our viewers use
Yeah,
those
we
paints.
polled our viewers to see if we should put it on our website and on our Amazon page, and they said yes because they do like it. Although we haven't tried it, we have talked to people who have, and they said it's a good product.
Right. And the only reason we haven't tried it is because I don't have room for another oven in my studio.
Ed uses high fire.
I use high fire paints though.
But we've got some things coming up, and that might be something that we will be doing in 2026 because of the
Right.
other things that we're doing.
Well, 2026, y'all, we got some great things coming up. The main thing that we're going to do for you and for us is we're going to get the new studio up and running and give it the big reveal on January the 5th. Is that correct,
That's
Barbara?
correct. And viewers
Not any
showcase.
pressure on me or anything. or
I'm not a nagger, or this would have been done a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm giving him all the time in the world.
Well, and I've set up the other people that we need to help us with this too. So to finish, the little things that I can't do, like
Hi, Joyce.
Hey, we got to get the Sparktrician in here, and then we also have our sound and lighting guy coming in. So that's going to be awesome once we get it all figured out.
Cheryl is She has let me make sure this is the next question.
Okay.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. Okay, Vicky, what size LED do you suggest for a 9 by 10 inch window?
Oh, Vicky, a small diameter lead would be just fine. I think somewhere the 3/16 lead would be great, and I think that
You're so sweet.
I think a 3/16 lead would be sufficient for a panel of that size. That's awesome, and that's a good question. And guys, I think we want to Loka. That's going to help finish the project there.
Yeah, we've got some few little touches to do.
Yeah, we do. So, and if you guys want to be part of finishing up the garage glass project, you can Venmo us. You can also give us a super chat or a super thanks, and every donation that y'all make to us as we grow, remember, you grow too. So thank you so much, and Loka, thank you very much.
Cheryl has a question.
Hey, Cheryl.
I am trying to get my studio set up. Any advice on organizing and storing my glass? Right now it is individually wrapped in paper and stacked flat on a shelf. Not ideal.
Right. Well, glass, of course, glass shouldn't be stacked flat anyway. It should be stored vertically because it's its strongest at that point. But the other thing is Barbara and I, what we did back in the little stained glass room that we have in our retail area is we took a rolling wire cart that was 60 inches tall and 36 inches wide and 14 inches deep, and then we put wooden boxes inside of that, and then we store our smaller pieces, our 12 by 12s and stuff in those little slots that we made with plywood, and it works out really well, I think, don't you? Mm-hmm. And it also gives you an idea where you can see the glass on its vertical, and it makes it strong, and it doesn't take up hardly any room at all. So you might want to look at one of the wire racks like they use in the restaurants, say 3 foot wide, maybe even 4 foot wide, because you can adjust the shelves so that you can put 12-inch or 16-inch glass in there by how you build your box that fits inside the shelf. So I think that that's one way of doing it. And we have some really nice racks at the shop, but oh gosh, I guess we designed those probably 20 years ago.
Yeah, we have a rack at our shop that's like a magazine rack, but it's made of wood. And that works really nice because you can see the colors, but it takes an enormous amount of space. If you order rack packs from like Wismac or whoever sells them, or from Sunshine.
Sunshine sells the rack packs, yeah.
You can take that, you'll use up that glass, but then when you use up that glass, you can sit that on its side, and as you grow, just don't ever throw those crates away.
Never.
So, start collecting crates and wood and that kind of thing, and most people build their own boxes.
Yeah, but if you do, like Barbara said, if you do pick up a rack pack here and there, and it's a great way to purchase multiple colors of glass at a reasonable price, at a reasonable square footage price. And then, like Barbara said, when you're done with that crate, just flip that bad boy up on its edge, and you can start stacking them and tie them together with a wood on top, and they won't fall over. It's really a good way to help get your studio organized. But again, guys, we all just remember, glass should be stored vertically rather than horizontally.
Robin said that the IKEA calyx with the dividing inserts works great for glass storage, and they're decently affordable. So that's IKEA. Check IKEA.
Right.
IKEA's got some good stuff for your glass studio, of course.
Well, we use their cabinet in ours.
I have a cabinet of theirs, and it's probably 20. I've got office furniture from IKEA.
99.
It's 20 years old. How old is that? 20?
99, 25 years. 26, 25. Yeah, because we got new office furniture from IKEA after the flood in 1999.
Okay. And a question.
All right, here
Paul
we go.
has a question. How do you recommend to attach the metal clip for a nightlight?
That, because it's brass, Paul, what you have to do is put a little bit of solder on the piece where you want it to go, and then hold one end of it with your pliers. Set the brass. You have to flux it first, and then set the brass clip against the little solder bead that you did. Put the soldering iron on the side where the solder isn't. Heat the brass up, and the solder will stick to it. So you're going to do it kind of reverse, really, because there's no solder goes on the clip. It's actually on the back, and it's part of when you heat the clip up. Hold it with your pliers. Heat the clip up, and the solder behind it will melt and attach itself to it.
Just the clip, not
Just the clip.
little.
Not the little
plug-in.
thread in the because the plug-in goes around, right.
Right around it.
But
right?
that
Am I
should,
right?
yeah.
We don't want to melt anything.
Yeah.
How's my hat?
I like your
that?
hat.
You think like that?
Oh, I think it looks
I don't know, Mary
good.
might not like it.
We'll rub our hats together.
Okay.
Hi,
We gotta
Mary.
go out for a birthday dinner tonight.
I know, we're
so
taking
excited.
Taylor out to dinner tonight for his birthday when we get done with the show. And she should have an oinker in there, Taylor, please. And she's a oinker. The dog. Oh my gosh, she's something.
She is something.
She is something.
Okay, now for some reason I'm not getting my. Oh yeah, I am.
You got it?
Okay, I think so.
Okay.
My messages, my chat. Is my
Okay.
chat good?
Yeah, that was a good question, Paul.
Yeah, good question.
That was a good question. God, we used to do nightlights like crazy. Remember that?
Did I remind everybody that our next live stream is the 29th? So that's next Monday, the 29th.
At
At
7 o'clock.
So and then after that is the viewer showcase. So
Right.
just want to give you a heads up on that. So you still have time to send in for the viewer showcase. You still have time to send in your panel for the global project.
Right.
And you still have time to say yes, that you want to be in the drawing
In the drawing for the glass, yeah.
Okay.
And so, Carol, thanks for, I want to thank Carol for sending me those photographs from her glass blowing lesson. That was awesome. We appreciate that.
Okay. Hi, Pauline. I got your package and everything. Kelly, thank you so much.
Yes.
You
y'all
are the
y'all are too
sweetest.
much.
Okay, let's see. Okay, if you have a question, just put it in the chat and we'll be happy to answer.
Yeah, because there are so many varieties of shelving and packaged shelving that you can purchase to, stack your glass. And then a lot of times, I tell you what, people, if you're pretty handy, when people throw away those pallets, they're made of oak, and some of them are that's just free wood, and you can make little crates out of that to store your glass vertically as well. So.
Sounds good.
Oh, thanks, Ray. We appreciate that. Thanks for liking our Santa hats.
Record divider boxes would work for glass 12.
12 by 12s, yeah.
Oh, you're a DJ. Nice.
That's a
As
great
DJ.
idea.
Yeah,
I
that
never even
is a
thought
great
about
idea. It's on
that.
their side. And I guess also there's a lot of things. If you think about
If you think about what you're storing, there's a lot of avenues to create
Karen's
with it.
in the house.
Hey, girl.
Karen. If you all want to help support the channel, just give this live stream a thumbs up.
That's right. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, because I would imagine by the end of the week, we will be at 43,000 subscribers.
That's pretty cool.
And that's really cool. And the only reason that we're there is because of you guys and the help that you give us. And I'm really looking forward to having a few days off to work here around the house and get this garage project taken care of.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll fix you breakfast and everything.
Well, there you have it. That's good enough for me. Did my second shot of my Manjaro today.
Yeah, they put him on Manjaro. He's going to lose a ton of weight. You're not going to recognize him.
Oh, you'll recognize me. I don't know, maybe. And then, today we had, Taylor and I had the opportunity, went out of town and did a repair job today.
Yeah.
And so, the little boys across the street from the church, they were playing baseball, and it just got a little bit out of hand with them. So
Is that what happened?
that's
to the
what
windows?
happened to the window. So it took us a while to get the glass. And again, I took photographs. I sent the colors to Sunshine, And Sean and Scott got together and were able to match the glass identically. And these windows have been in the openings for over 50 years. So,
That's cool.
yeah. So we went down. We just wasn't too far away, about 60 miles away, about an hour and a half drive. And then spent the afternoon and got back just in time to do the live stream.
Yeah. Well,
And
that
take a shower and then do the live stream.
was- get a latte.
A latte.
And I want to say thank you. Those of you that
Buy us a coffee.
buy us a coffee, I am going to tell you, you are a lifesaver, because I love my latte about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It
Yeah.
keeps me going for the rest of the afternoon. I think about you guys every time I go and get a coffee.
Yeah, because I usually get home from work around 2:45 or so, and Barbara says, "Can we go for a latte today?" And we do. Really, she needs to get out of the house because she's been working really hard all day, and she does. And then I'm ready to kind of wind down a little bit, so the drive kind of gives us an opportunity to spend time together.
Yeah, I do work at the shop some, but only for a couple hours, a couple days a week, and most of my work is here
Right.
at the office.
And the rest of the time, Taylor and I are working, taking care of the shop, and Taylor is making Christmas ornaments by herself in the hot shop now, and we're excited about
Karen said she's on the shot. Make sure to get plenty of protein and drink water.
that. Gotcha.
Thank you.
You see that? There you go, Karen.
Yeah, plenty of protein. Keep your muscle mass. That's what I was missing is protein.
Yeah, so we were like, well, I don't know. Anyway, it's all good this year. This year, 2026, y'all, is going to be a phenomenal year.
Yeah, we have
not only for us, but for the channel,
Thank you, Laura.
for our viewers. You guys are just really, every Monday night, you guys make our day and make our evening.
Also want to give a shout out to those of you that, Joyce sent 5 ARTyRV
Oh,
Studio
wow.
gift memberships. Thank you.
Pick 'em up,
That
guys.
is
You'll be in
so
the drawing.
Sweet. Thank you, Joyce.
Hang on, Joyce. Let's get this going for you. Ready? There you go.
Karen said that was super important to get that protein. Yes, it is. He eats plenty of protein, that's for sure.
I'm a steak
Our
guy.
sodium is also low. We can't figure that out. But
Yeah, and then our white blood cell count was low, and we were like, "Oh, what's going on?" And the doctor said, "That's
yours
because
wasn't
nothing's
low.
going
Mine
on."
was
Yeah,
low. Was
both of
yours
them.
low?
Yeah, yeah, because
he
we don't.
said that was good.
He said that's good. We don't have any infections. I'm like, okay, that's good. Must
it
be
means
from being
you're-
in front of the reheater in the glass
I
blowing
don't
studio.
know.
I don't know.
I want to give a shout out to those of you that donate via Venmo as well. Thank you so much. You helped us reach our goal. We are so appreciative of our.
Oh, we are, guys. Really
Yeah.
appreciative. And I promise. And all of your donations went into, just like we said, into fixing up the new ARTyRV.
And I went over
Studio.
budget too, and I'll tell you all about it.
But that's okay. That's we had planned on trying to.
I wanted to stay in budget so bad, but
We tried.
we tried. Also wanted to let you all know that the Conway Glass. Am I boring you?
No, I just was like,
What is it?
Hmm.
Shaved.
can you feel it?
Yeah, it
Okay.
feels good. Also wanted to tell you all that classes for 2026 are on the website now. We have stained glass classes. The beginner class is full.
The lead
class,
is
lead
full.
came. I think we might have one.
One slot, I think so. yeah.
Make and take is full, and we'll be adding spring classes in
April.
January.
Oh, no, the January for
the spring
They'll
schedule.
start in April, May, and June.
Yeah. So we have some new classes.
And we have
coming
a new Fairfield by Marriott in Conway, so that's a nice place to stay. And then again, I'm also aware of that I've been told that we have several Airbnbs within walking distance of the Glass Studio, so that's pretty cool.
So Merry Christmas to everyone here tonight. It's so nice to see everyone.
It's just so, I get all wishy-washy during the holidays anyway. And I'm wishy-washy, not tonight, not yet anyway. So, but I think we should
Mushy-gushy, Ed,
mushy.
not
Oh, that's right.
wishy-washy,
So
mushy-gushy.
yeah, when somebody was little, they used to say mushy-gushy. So
Yeah. Wishy-washy is when you can't decide what you're going
oh
to do.
no, I'm mushy-gushy.
Okay.
Those of you that have ever been to the back lot down in Disney World, it'll make you mushy gushy because it looks like Christmas back there. So we got some pretty glass to cut. I brought just a Christmas green because everybody still has time to do something for Christmas.
Karen went over her budget too, and she's getting coal winter stocking this year.
Oh,
I bet you don't. I bet
Karen, you didn't have to go over budget for us, hon. I promise you.
Santa wouldn't do that to you anyway.
That's
Karen.
right. There is no coal.
Larry Mary's here. From
Hey, Larry.
Albuquerque. You know, a lot of members here. You ready to do a glass demo?
We can do a glass demo. I got my Santa hat on, and
Those of you that are considering classes, glass blowing or stained glass, keep in mind we're just 12 miles from Myrtle Beach. So you can have more than classes. You can play golf or go to the beach or whatever you want to do. We're
right,
really
go
good
fishing.
to go fishing.
We have great fishing here.
So
This time of year, believe it or not, the winter trout are biting, and
yeah.
used
Okay.
to love to do that.
All right. Let's do a
So
little
look,
demo.
I brought it. This is Christmas for Magali right here. Just bringing this little iridized blue to you. And that's it. You know what? This is a royal blue. It's a 136. It's a Oceanside, and it's really a pretty glass. And I tell you, you know, whether it's iridized or not, it cuts smooth. This is the shiny side. And Oceanside does make beautiful glass. And you know what? Wismac makes beautiful glass. Kokomo makes beautiful glass. I think that if it's made in this country, it's really beautiful. If it's made overseas, it's still beautiful. It just costs a little more, that's all. So we're taking our these are our running pliers, and we're going to run this back into each other. And then we have just a little pop. And you can see this as it goes right along across, you know. We can get in and get behind that right there and just kind of pull down. And we're going to scoot this around the curve, and then it's going to come right off. There it is. So we can scoot that around the curve, and with this beautiful glass, if we decide that we want to have a really narrow piece of glass, because this glass is so well annealed, we can do a lot of different things with this, and it's really, really a pretty glass. I'll tell you something else that can happen with this glass, and because it is so nice to work with, and it may or may not work, but let's just try it. I'm going to take that up there, and then we're going to turn ever so slightly, and we're going to roll that into that. Now this requires very, very light tension on your running pliers, and you can hear that run ever so slightly, and once it starts, then you're okay, but be careful. And that was another pop right there. And this is... And now the one thing that everybody... Make sure, when you're tapping, make sure that you're looking from the top down. And then when you tap that, don't tap it hard. Glass requires finesse. So take that glass and just take that, knock that thing right out, just like that. And that'll be... And you can do that, and you can go all the way around and do that. And you can take the same thing right here. And it's just because of that little tiny curve. And just like when you're turning the steering wheel on your car, if you're moving forward and turning the wheel, it tends to roll a lot better and the wheel turns easier. But if you're sitting still, then you're digging holes. And you don't want to do that because it's tougher to turn. So here we go. Again, a light finesse pressure to get this started. And we heard that pop. And let's do this again. See if we can get this pop over here. Make sure your running pliers are lined up with your score. now we're just going to make sure that the ball on your cutter is right on. And again, you don't have to tap it hard.
It looks like a tugboat.
Looks like a boat, doesn't it? Looks like a tugboat. Okay, so guys, these again, this is an oceanside glass. It's a 136, and just if you're cutting glass, soft glasses like this, have fun with it for sure. And remember, you can cut anything if you practice enough with it. So, and remember too, like Barb and I say, if you're gonna practice cutting glass, let's get the main camera. If you're gonna practice cutting glass, use clear window glass, and because number one, it's inexpensive. Number two, it's much more forgiving than art glass is. And the other thing is this will teach you a lot about the properties of glass, and it allows you to see what you're doing before you try to attack something you can't see through. So give the window glass a try. It's very forgiving, and it will build your confidence to no end.
Okay, we have a couple of questions that have come in. Robin is curious and wants to know, what is the narrowest piece you can cut?
Typically, as a rule of thumb, the narrowest piece of glass should be the thickness of the glass itself. So, and I don't know if I can get one off of here, but so this is 3 millimeter. The majority of the glasses that I have here in front of me are 3 millimeter. And I should be able to take 3 millimeters off without any problem. 6 millimeters will come off very easy. That's a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch. So, and everybody says that the 3 millimeter is actually 3.2 millimeter for 1/8 of an inch, plus or minus. But let's see. I mean, let's just see. Barb, you want to throw that camera over here, and we'll.
Sure.
Because I'm going to try and cut. So this is 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to try and cut the thickness of the glass off. Now,
how wide is your cutter head?
Right there, it's 1/8 of an inch.
Your cutter head is 1/8? No.
No, my cutter head is about 3/32. So this is 1/8 of an inch right here.
All right. But you have to move it over because you're...
Right, because I have to move it over just enough to get
that
1/8.
I got you.
Okay. So we're going to do that. And let's see. Now I'm going to try this with my grousers. But remember, I'm not going to go all the way to the end because that's not going to help me. I'm going to try right here and try and get this started. Nope. Wow.
Pretty crummy.
This is a piece of Oceanside, y'all.
Try it just a little bit wider.
Yeah, let's try it a little bit wider and see what happens. So we'll go a little bit wider. Let's try that. Hold on. It's too narrow for me to get my running pliers on it, but let's try it. Let's see if we can get this down. Here we go.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, so with Oceanside, you can't quite get 1/8 off, but you can get 1/4 with no problem. That's a good 1/4 of an inch right there. So that's a pretty good score. And let's just try this. Let me see how narrow I can get off of this. Hang on. Okay. So this is a bullseye here, and I'm telling you, their annealing process is like really, really good. But this is a bullseye, so let's see if we can get something really small off of this. Here we go. And again, it's too narrow for my runner, so here we go. Oh. Oh my. Look at that.
That looks less than an 8. Or is it an 8?
That's pretty close. That's
Okay.
about an 1/8.
Okay.
That's pretty close. So
It
that's a
depends on the
bullseye.
glass, yeah.
And so it's different glass, a different manufacturer. There's no white in it. This has white in it. So, you know, you have all those little things, and I'm not making excuses for my terrible cutting. But I tell you, sometimes it happens to me just like it does to y'all. So we're going to get rid of this so nobody can step on it. And we're going to
Okay.
put the blue iridized in the winner's box. And I'll be right back. I'm just going to
Okay.
drop this in the box.
While we're waiting, and I have some questions coming up, but Paul shared this quote from Rick Rubin. When you pursue art, it's helpful to have fellow travelers around you. Creativity is contagious. When we spend time with other artistic people, we absorb and exchange a way of seeing and a way of thinking.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's very true.
It really is. Wow, that's
Thank you
fun.
for sharing that.
Thank you, Paul.
Also, Mary Beth says, is it just me or does iridized glass all tend to cut beautifully, even the cheap stuff from Hobby Lobby?
I don't know why, but it does, and that coating is only on the surface. It has nothing to do with the glass. But it's really strange, huh?
It might be that temperature they take it to, and it stays there for that length of time that just makes it perfectly cuttable.
Yeah.
The cuttability of it, somehow.
It seems somehow or another, and then the same way, and
It's better.
that was a piece of iridized glass bullseye too. So that was the
Oh, that was
iridized red.
iridized on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
wow. Well, I'll tell you, we've got a great crowd in here tonight, Barb. We got a lot of new people, and welcome everybody, and Merry Christmas to
Lynn
you all.
King is moving to Calabash or Carolina Shores, not 1 mile from South Carolina.
Yeah,
Lynn King.
Carolina Shores, Calabash. That's
Yep,
right.
Yep, you'll be close to
You'll
us.
be,
You
you'll
come
be
see us.
21 miles from us.
From Calabash?
Yeah.
Are we? In the back,
20
back
about
road.
20 minutes is what it on the back road. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll learn the back roads when you get here because the front roads are always crowded.
Okay, the Global Glass Project is 10 inches wide, 6.5 inches tall. Deadline is December 31st, and
Yeah, because I have to have time to get them all installed, and then we're doing the big reveal
the big reveal,
January 5th.
January 5th. Not next live stream, but the
Oh,
following
Karen.
live stream. Thank you,
Thank you, Karen.
That is so sweet of
Okay,
you.
guys, thank
Okay,
you very
guys.
much.
Yes.
So what you have to do now is go ahead and get in there, get your
have to accept
membership.
that
Have to
to
accept
get
it to the fan club, and then make sure you go in and say yes for the glass box drawing. And because it is
Go
a
to
new year.
viewershowcase@gmail.com and
Karen,
sign up.
we got to get the light going for you, girl.
Yeah. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
You're a sweetheart. Tell Denver we appreciate all he does for you.
We do. We really do.
Oh, gosh. She's a lucky lady. Okay. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I guess we could go to Global Glass Project, right?
Right, we can. And now we have 10 new members
Yes.
to the ARTyRV fan club.
Yes, we do.
Wow, you guys are great.
There's something else.
You
aren't
really are.
Okay, the Global Glass Project, you all know about it, most of you do. 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall. Just tell us in your panel who you are, where you're from, or some artistic expression or unique.
Just how you're feeling that day when you build it. If
We
you're
have
feeling,
all kinds of
yeah,
panels.
we do. We have all kinds of panels to go in these French doors.
But kind of show us where you're from. That's what most of the people are doing. So you'll be featured in the backdrop on our live stream and on our videos, and it should be fun. It should be a lot of
should
fun.
be.
It's coming together so beautifully.
It really is.
So we had an entry this week.
We had one come in this week, and
Beth Wesson sent it in, and she writes, "Dear Barb and Ed, thank you for helping this amateur with her stained glass skills. I learned something new from every video, gaining confidence with every project. Everyone's encouragement and helpful suggestions in the chat and on the live stream mean the world to me. When I was stationed in the UP, I made a special trip to see the Mackinac Bridge, did I say that right?
well, they call it the Mackinac, the Big Mac, or the Mighty Mac, or the Mackinac. So some friends of ours were over this weekend, and they called it the Mackinac. So I don't know.
It's
a bridge.
Knowing it would be my only chance to see her. Little did I know that I'd marry a Michigander, and we'd make frequent trips over the Mighty Mac. How about that?
Oh, what a beautiful.
Mark's dad even had a series of photos he'd taken as a young engineer showing the bridge being built. They are some of my favorite snaps of Dad. His eagerness and youth shine in every photo. My submission is sent with gratitude for all you do, and I'm hopeful that Beth from the UP is able to recognize our bridge. Thanks again to the ARTyRV community."
All right, there you go, Beth. And that is, y'all, this is what has come with almost every panel for the project.
Beth also sent us a letter from her puppy, Ruby. And Ruby loves the Mary Cam. So the Mary Cam will be coming back, Ruby. So you just
Sit tight, girl.
sit tight, girl.
Have a snack
And you'll soon be hearing Chase the Run and Down and Away and Miss Mary. You'll be seeing Mary and everything. Although she's not allowed in the basement.
Oh, Miss Ruby.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Well, that makes sense because of the glass and everything. That makes sense. So.
But she's very grateful. In the letter, it says that she's very grateful for all you taught because now she doesn't have to listen to that grinder because she didn't like that noise.
She didn't like the grinding noise.
Yes.
So
thanks for sharing that, Beth. We really appreciate it.
that's great. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
And
Miss
again,
Mary enjoyed the letter too. I'm sorry, Barbara.
Yeah, I
didn't mean
read it to
interrupt.
Mary and she was really excited.
She was excited about it. Oh, that's too funny, right?
Yes. And
So this is kind of what you're looking at right here. These are the light boxes that have been readied, and now the panels are going into.
this is just a mock-up
It's a
right
mock-up.
here before the panels were painted, but you can kind of get an idea of what they're going to look like. Again, the deadline is December 31st, and ship it to Conway Glass, ARTyRV, 708 12th Avenue, Conway, South Carolina. And also, Conway Glass will be closed, but we will go by there every day and check on.
Oh,
and
we'll
see
be
if you mailed
we'll
a
be home,
package, no
so
problem.
we'll make sure. So
Yeah.
don't worry about shipping anything.
Just go ahead and ship
Yeah.
it. We got a place for it, and it will be fine.
It'll be fine. Yeah. And I tell you what I'm excited about this week, Barb, is the weather's going to be so nice that I can put the plants in the driveway and get them out of the garage, and I'll have lots of room to work.
I'll give them a good soak.
And they're going to love it. They're going to think it's spring already.
Yeah, they'll probably start blooming again.
Yeah, your hibiscus is still blooming.
Can we repeat the info for the people who just received gifted memberships, please and thank you? Okay, if you want to be in the drawing for the glass box, send your name to viewershowcase@gmail.com, and we'll be and you can be put in the viewer showcase. That's for members. Also, if you want to be in the viewer showcase, send a photograph, a well-lit photograph, a short description,
Your
name, and we will put you in the upcoming viewer showcase on January 5th.
So, and send it to viewershowcase@gmail.com. And do that because Viewer Showcase is January the 5th. So what we want to, we need your submissions for Viewer Showcase in by Friday the
January
2nd,
2nd.
January
That's the
2nd,
deadline.
please. Mm-hmm. And that way we can make sure that they get on, they get into the Viewer Showcase.
Thank you. Ray put the address up there.
Thank you,
For
Ray.
everyone, and just send that in there. Okay.
And just in case somebody wanted to say hi to Miss Mary, you
She-
can see her back right here. She's right here.
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about Tourette stained glass windows. We talked last week about English muffle, and David from Baltimore sent in a little note to me that there used to be an old home in Baltimore that had round Tourette windows on one corner. The upper sashes of the curved Tourette windows was all English muffin textured stained glass. The house was demolished several years ago, but the stained glass sashes were saved. An antique store in PA that specializes in salvaged stained glass windows has them for sale. As soon as I saw the windows, I knew where they came from. I saved a copy of the photos. So David sent me a copy of the photos, and we just wanted to share these with you. These photos are from Ole Valley Antiques website. They're for sale.
But beautiful windows, y'all.
These are Tourette windows, and so you can imagine the skill that went into designing these. You
So
wanna
look
talk
at
a little
the
bit about that, Ed?
Look at the top border, and then look at the center of and then right there below those, above those diamonds, you can see how the window actually does come out at the top, and then the center section is out even further, and then they're of course they're bowed, and I tell you, somewhere in the United States that I've seen that had a lot of these windows, Barbara, was when we were in Danville, Virginia, and that town is full of Victorian wedding cake houses, and the windows are just full.
Yeah, you'll see
light
them
in the front of 'em.
Victorian houses in the United States. And Wismac has been making this English muffle in the U.S. since the late 1800s. I would suspect that these windows are late 1800s.
Yeah, I would think. And you know, that radius, or if you look at that, it's really not that steep of a radius.
No.
So that's probably like a 55 or even a 60-inch radius. And because it's very shallow.
So if you get a call one day and someone says, well, I have some Tourette windows, or I have curved panel windows, you're not completely out of
No, and like
at least
I said,
you know what they are and how you can and tell
I've
us
only-
how you would go about.
what to go about that is actually these windows are there's a jig that has to be built within the
Right.
radius for these windows, and you build the panel on the radius itself.
Well, you can get that radius from the window.
Well, you can get the
itself.
radius from the window. Yeah, actually, that's pretty simple to get the radius, and but yeah. So what you want to do is once you make the radius, then you're going to make the two ends for the frame, and then you're going to actually take 1/8 inch luan, and then you're going to attach that to the radius, and now you've just made. You need a couple of bridges inside that radius underneath to keep it rigid. But look at this, guys. If you take the time, or if you had an opportunity to restore a window like this or anything, please take the opportunity to do it.
You'll learn a lot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Now, I want to say one thing about these turret windows. They are not curved. They're actually placed in the sash flat, but they appear to be curved because of the way the architecture is. So you'll find
Right.
that sometimes as well.
Yeah.
These are not curved.
And sometimes you'll find help the viewer actually, with a restoration project in California, to where curved turret lights were in the front of the house as the lights for the front porch, and they were 32 inches tall and had about a 12-inch radius on them, which was very tight, and but they were the porch lights, and the girl was restoring them. It was a home that they just purchased. This is probably 2 years ago, I guess. But I explained they were in lead too. They were done out of lead.
Did you do them?
I didn't. I explained to her how to do it, and it worked out fine for her. So.
Oh, okay. So this would be on the inside. There's usually a little sitting area or a little,
Isn't that
sunroom
beautiful?
type thing.
Wow.
So, yeah. Okay. Mary's whining.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So,
Did she get one of those things?
what thing? Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she did or not. Yeah, I'm sure she did.
Okay.
Paul said his Mini G platform on the Technoglass grinder is fantastic. He used the 1/4" and the 1/8" bits. Who needs a ring saw? Nobody, if you got one of those. Very good.
Wow,
Good to hear.
way to go, Paul. I hear you, man. That's awesome. But that's okay. You know what? It's okay to have a ring saw sitting there, but once you learn how to use the grinder parts, it's all set up there for you. Congratulations, dude.
Low Cobb wants to know if she has to do anything for the gifted membership. No, Low Cobb, just accept it. You probably got an email if you got one, or looks like you've already accepted it.
There you are. You're in green.
You're in green. So.
You are in the fan club, dear. And Local, thank you for everything that you do, hon. We appreciate that.
Okay. Are there any more questions? We'd be happy to answer. Okay. Update on the garage. We told him, right? January 5th, we're going to reveal it. January 5th is going to be a really fun night. We got the viewer showcase. We got the drawing for the glass. We have the update on the garage project, and we're actually hoping to have everything hooked up in the garage by January 5th. And that may be left up to the cable company, but we'll get there, guys.
Yeah, it's coming around the corner really fast, and we're gonna accept it with open arms.
Okay. Laura says she's here to learn how to cut glass for terrariums and waterfalls. So much help, and I am grateful and in awe for the beautiful art here.
Oh.
Okay, Laura, you can watch our channel, and we teach how to cut glass. And
Right.
I wish you good luck on your projects.
Terrariums,
Magali's here.
yeah.
She's late.
Terrariums are a lot of fun. Magali, I just cut a piece of blue iridized. You'll
Yeah,
have to catch it
Magali,
on the.
Do you want to do another glass demo, or
Yeah.
are you done?
No, we're good. Let's do a. I'm never done. Oh, I'm gonna cut a piece of clear glass and show them.
Okay. Show him. Show him, mister.
Hey, mister, what are you
Show it
doing?
to him.
So here we go. So we're gonna do this. So this is when I say to cut some clear glass and use it and practice with it. That's so much fun. Now this is the softest glass that is available to you to practice on. And listen to this. So you have it's really soft. You can hear it. You can pick it up. You can feel it in your hand how soft the glass is. Well, this right here, we are going to use our running pliers and just run that right on down. And you see that? Now that right there, you know what that did? If I'm a novice, that just gave me a lot of confidence to say, well, let's try and do something that maybe may or may not work. And we're just gonna like a little wave across there. Well, and we know our running pliers are only gonna take that so far. And see, I'm squeezing it, and that's it right there. So now I'm gonna come to the other end, and we're gonna try this again. Here we go. All right, so now I can't get it to squeeze or to run any further than right there because this is going up the hill and over the mountain. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chase my run. I'm gonna put my index finger right underneath my score, and my grousing pliers up against that. I'm gonna pull down, and you can see that. I can see it run, so I know you can. So I'm gonna do the same thing here, and I'm gonna try and take it to right here. I'm gonna use my middle finger underneath. I'm kind of pushing up, but I'm pulling down with my thumb right here, just like this. Ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, and then one more time. Okay, so they just ran into each other, just like that. Now if I take, because it needs to break one more time, I'm gonna take my running pliers, turn it upside down, and we'll just squeeze lightly. and it comes right out, just like that. So when you're cutting window glass, this is your confidence builder. This is the way that you look at another piece of glass and you say, you know what, whether it's Yakagami or Kokomo or Wismac, any of those other little glasses, when you spend time practicing on window glass, it builds your confidence up, and you can, I promise, you can cut anything. So, and if you learn the technique of chasing the run, just like that, look, chase it, stay behind it, pull down, chase it, pull down, and there it goes. It comes right out. So try getting window glass from your local hardware store, using this to build your confidence, and then move to your color glass, which, number one, costs more money, and a lot of times is less forgiving. So but you can build your confidence up with the window glass.
Okay, a couple more questions. Robin
Okay.
wants to
Hey,
know
Robin.
how to cut drapery glass.
It's really hard to do. It doesn't always work, but I have found that when you're cutting drapery glass, is you cut it on the smooth side, not the really wavy side, and turn your pattern upside down. You have to be really careful. And there's a lot of different techniques because everything's high and low. So you have to be careful how you're soldering and how you're foiling. There's a lot of different. I've only used drapery glass 3 times that I can think of, and all 3 of those times were a learning experience. So cutting the drapery glass is, again, a lot of it cuts easily, but a lot of it doesn't because of its thickness. And I'm fortunate because I have not only tools for working with art glass, I have tools for working with heavy glass. So a lot of times the drapery glass comes out much better when I get my heavy duty running pliers out and can work with it with my duckbills and my runners for my heavy glass. It's much easier for me that way.
Zen asks, I was wondering, when assembling a panel, when you're choosing glass, do you take into account different glass thicknesses and how you feel it affects your soldering lines, if at all? Thank you.
The minute differences in the glasses, whether they're textured or not, usually will not affect your solder or your soldering. Personally, I think that using different glasses with different textures on them always enhances the look of the work that you're doing. And I don't think that you probably will never have any problems soldering it. You may have a little trouble. You may have to switch to a thicker foil to go to a little bit heavier glass, or switch to a different wheel on your grinder so that you can knock down the surface a little bit on the texture. But other than that, you should be fine.
Okay, let me get these questions real quick. Pauline, yes, I got my package. I'm going to call you. I've been meaning to call you. I've just been so busy trying to get everything done. But yes, she loved her treats. Everybody that sent her treats, she is getting fat. So we're having to ration them out to her, but she loves them.
We are.
Kelly sent her some. Kelly, she loves those treats too.
Oh, yeah.
And who else? Somebody else sent them. I'm going to be going through all the packages, and I'll send you all thank you cards. It's just overwhelming. I don't know, and she's going to have to learn to write.
We're just gonna. We'll get her a stamp.
A Paul stamp.
A Paul stamp.
Okay.
'Cause
There was one more question. What did I? Thank you, Pauline. I appreciate that.
Okay, so Robin, I'll remember to bring home my my heavy grousers or my heavy duckbills and my running pliers. I'll share them with you.
Laura wanted to know about rotary cutters. I don't know. You mean circle cutters?
Circle cutters.
Yeah, they're great. We have one on our Amazon page that's really a good one. We have some shorts on doing that.
Yeah, we have definitely have a couple of videos on using the circle cutter for sure, and it's a great addition to your tool arsenal.
We want to thank everyone for watching tonight and commenting and participating in our live stream, watching our videos, watching our tutorials. It really means a lot to us, and our channel is growing because of you.
It really does. And I can get all mushy, gushy,
Mushy,
gushy, but I'm not going to.
Don't start crying.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not, because I love each and every one of you guys.
And we want to thank you all. We're going to take our grandson out for his birthday,
For his
so we got
birthday
to
dinner.
get out of here before the place closes.
Yeah.
And we want to wish you all very Merry Christmas to you and your family, or your loved ones, or your friends, and just your pets and everybody. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
So from Barbara and I and the ARTyRV channel, along with Miss Mary and Taylor, Merry Christmas to you all, and to all a good night.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
y'all.
Christmas, everybody.